Hey folks, I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review. If you've joined us over the last several weeks, you'll know that on this COVID-19 series, we're talking about COVID-19 and its repercussion on higher education. Today's issue that we're tackling is taking the GMAT at home and what you need to know. Now, if you joined us last week for our session about the GMAT, you'll know that as of April 20th, GMAC, the Graduate Management Admission Council, created the GMAT as an at-home service, very much like the GRE and the LSAT and its high school cousins, the AP exams. Every iteration of the AP exams are now an at-home experience for nearly 3 million students. But GMAC did this for the same reasons, the repercussions of COVID-19. Now, GMAC has only extended that at-home GMAT exam until June 15th. Now, our team at the Princeton Review believes that that date will be extended, and as soon as we hear that from GMAC, should that happen, we're going to inform you directly. Now, there are some important differences between the GMAT at home and the GMAT formally given in testing centers. Number one is the price. It's cheaper to take the at-home exam, $200 versus $275 in the testing center. But the format of the GMAT exam, whether in the testing center or at home, are completely the same, except for one thing. There is no analytical writing assessment, the AWA, on the at-home version of the GMAT exam. There's other benefits for taking the exam at home. Number one, you can literally take your GMAT 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whether you're a night owl or an early bird, GMAT has you covered with testing times and dates. But our pro tip from our GMAT instructors at the Princeton Review, popular slots and dates tend to fill up very quickly. So once you decide, you should register for those things as soon as possible to nab your ideal time and date. Now, although there is extreme flexibility on choosing your date and time slot, there is no flexibility in the GMAT exam itself. Now, the old version, the former version, of the in-person GMAT at a testing center, students got to choose whether they were taking a particular section at a particular time. So you got to choose between section order on the older version of the GMAT. No such accommodation exists for the at-home version of the GMAT. As the old saying goes, you get what you get and you don't get upset. It holds true for that at-home version of the GMAT more than ever. But what you do get on that new version are four things. You get a quantitative section, a verbal section, and an integrated reasoning section. And number four, you get an optional 5-minute break. In addition to that, you have to fulfill a number of technical requirements before GMAC will allow you to take that at-home version of the GMAT exam. Now, this is a short description that I'll walk you through, but we put the longer version of this directly on the session description here, so you can link to that directly from there and take a look at all of the points. But here are the big four. Number one, you need to take your at-home version of GMAT on a laptop or a desktop. No tablets are available. Number two, you must have a speaker. Number three, a microphone. And number four, a camera. And that camera is there for good reason. You will be watched the entire time of your GMAT at-home experience. It sounds kind of creepy on the surface, but the truth is you'll be watched by your remote proctor. And the remote proctoring service is there for two reasons. One, to maintain test integrity, and number two, test security. Now, it's important for you to know that the entire session will be recorded from when you start until you submit those scores, and that your remote proctor will see and hear you the entire time, but you will not see or hear them. Now, on the platform itself, there is a proctor chat feature. So if you want to notify the proctor of something technical, glitch, or otherwise, you can reach out to them through that. And of course, you're being recorded and watched. You can simply wave your hands in front of the screen. My point is this: there are options for you to get your point across and to reach out to that proctor should you need them. Secondly, on the platform itself, you'll see a video icon. Now that video icon is going to be you watching yourself take the GMAT. Now we suggest that you can minimize that and you can left justify it so that it's not distracting to you during the exam. Another thing, for your workspace alone, you will have to be in an environment where no other people are. You must be in a room alone to take the at-home version of the GMAT. And number two, it must be a well-lit room. GMAC has been very clear about this. If one person enters into that testing room that you are in, then two things will happen. Your scores will automatically be canceled and you will be given no refund. So as we talked about before, you have great options in choosing your date and the time of your test. So make sure you give a nod to choosing a time where you will not be disturbed for that entire exam. Also, again, your desk, your workspace must be free of any unapproved items. And the big three are books, notepads, and any writing instruments. Now you can have a glass of water at your desk, but it must be a clear glass of water, and you can have no snacks or gum during the entire iteration of the exam. But what all this means for you, and let's just say it out loud, there is no physical scratch paper that will be available to you for the entirety of the GMAT at-home exam. Now you will have access to a virtual whiteboard on screen for the entire exam, and I'm going to say this out loud, folks, from our GMAT experts at the Princeton Review, this is going to be a real pain. So if you are right now mouseless, then you should definitely get a mouse to master that virtual scratch pad, because it's going to be very difficult for you to use your trackpad for that same functionality. So again, this simply means that there is no external writing tablets that you may use for that exam. And number two, no touchscreens as well. And we recognize that, and GMAT recognizes this as well, that many students might be using a device that has that functionality, but you may not use that touchscreen during the exam. Now, another thing is, GMAT has very recently posted a practice virtual whiteboard on their website. Again, the link is in the session description. And wearing our GMAT hat here as well, practice. Folks, never let a technological obstacle stand in the way of the good and great work that you've done on the GMAT itself. So practice on that virtual whiteboard. Last thing, and then we'll finish up. It's after you've finished your GMAT exam and you've submitted your work, you'll receive your scores back in 7 days. Now we have a pro tip from our content director for all things GMAT. His name is John Fulmer. He's been my longtime colleague at the Princeton Review. Now John notes that if you need to send in your scores immediately to schools, then you should select those schools upon registration for the at-home GMAT. Now John makes another point. Your GMAT scores online for the at-home iteration and your GMAT scores in the testing center are separate. And what he means is this: you cannot cancel your session, your at-home session of the GMAT. You, however, are not obliged to send in those scores to schools. So if you are not pleased with your scores at the at-home iteration of your GMAT, and GMAC allows during the summertime for those testing centers to reopen, you can simply sign up for a new GMAT and take it there, and schools will be none the wiser. But I suspect the majority of students are going to opt in to send those GMAT scores on to schools. And here's the thing, schools will know that you took that GMAT at home through that online platform. And they're going to know that for two reasons. One, as we mentioned before, the AWA, the integrated writing assessment is, analytical writing assessment, the AWA, it will be not there. And number two, your score report will indicate that it's going to be an at-home exam. But folks, it's important to note this: you will not be penalized for forces out of your control. I think it's important to know that because many of our GMAT students were concerned about those things. So we have 4 pro tips for you at the Princeton Review. Number 1, prep and prep well for the GMAT. Number 2, clear your head. Make sure that you are in a good headspace. Number 3, practice on that virtual whiteboard. And number 4, earn the GMAT score that you deserve. Folks, remind yourself that you've been preparing this throughout your undergraduate years, throughout your work experience. You can do this. Our full team at the Princeton Review is cheering you on. If we can help you in any way prepare for that GMAT exam, please do reach out to us. And if you have any questions that we can answer, please do reach out to us in the chat feature here on YouTube or on any of our social channels. Again, folks, I'm Editor-in-Chief here at the Princeton Review. My name is Rob Franek, and I'll be back with you tomorrow.